So let me begin with my thank yous. And firstly, and importantly, to my constituents in Cook. It has been my great privilege to have served you as your local member in this parliament for these past more than 16 years, where you have been kind enough to elect me on 6 separate occasions, successive occasions. I thank you for the tremendous and steadfast support you have provided to me and my family who join me here today during this time. Whatever was going on at the time, success, failure and everything in between, when I returned to the electorate, and particularly, and those who know the area all know what I'm talking about, as I would go up the rise of the Captain Cook Bridge and descend into God's country of itself, the Shire, I would feel a great sense of belonging. I would feel a great sense of reassurance and peace. All of us who live there know this. This is as much, though, about the people as it is the place. It is home, and always will be. Mine is a community that is unashamedly proud of our country, that deeply values family life and what it takes to live a life that keeps families together, that works hard. They take responsibility for themselves. They appreciate and respect both their own and others' good fortune, and they're generous to those around them, celebrating their successes or providing a hand up whenever and wherever it is needed. It is also a community that enthusiastically shares in supporting and maintaining the important community and social infrastructure that preserves our way of life. It is a community that does not leave it to others, including the government. Mine is a community that does not look for what it is owed, but what it can contribute, for how it can make a contribution, not take one, both nationally and locally. They are a community of patriots, and I am pleased to describe them as such in this place. Both locally and in my national roles, including as Prime Minister, I've always been guided by the strong local values of my community, family, community, small business, and what I described as the fair go for those who have a go. This is what makes the Shire and Southern Sydney such a great place to live and raise a family, and there are plenty of quiet Australians who understand that as well. Ever since I was first elected, I've always seen it as my job to try and keep it that way, and I believe I've honoured that commitment. I particularly thank the myriad of community organisations and sporting clubs, school communities, volunteers, small businesses, church and charitable groups that make our local community, as they do all of our communities, so great and so resilient, included my beloved Sharks. These groups and organisations are the heart of our community, and I've always enjoyed the role I have played to support and enable them in their efforts. And I'm very proud of what we've been able to achieve all together in our community over this time. I also want to thank my many local Liberal Party supporters and members, in particular Mike Douglas and Louise de Domenico, who was also on my staff, and my conference chairman and great friend Scott Briggs, for always keeping the local show on the road. A special thank you also to our neighbours and friends in Lillypilly, Port Hacking and Dolans Bay. You had to put up with more than most: cameras, security, traffic, the odd protest, home invader. So to Jamie and Anna, and to Joe, Chrissy and Stan, I look forward to continuing to return the favour of mowing your lawns for years to come. It will be quite some time before I settle that debt. A big thank you also, I'm sure Jenny would agree, to Rob and everyone up at the Lish. You know, as politicians, we know that we are the tip end of the spear. Yet behind us, there are so many we are supported by. They are incredible, dedicated, professional, intelligent, loyal, good-humoured, sacrificial, amazing people who, for reasons that I suspect never cease to amaze all of us, and it certainly humbles us, choose to commit themselves to the causes we have identified and seek to champion as members of this place, and when we have the opportunity in government. They become a family. They support one another. They form close and lasting relationships, and together embarking on one of the great seasons we did of our lives. I have been blessed in this area more than I could ever deserve. From my local office team in the Shire, especially to Julie Adams, to the incredible professionals who headed up and worked in my prime ministerial and ministerial offices, especially Dr. John Kunkel, Phil Gaetjens and Anne Duffield, and my long-standing original staff, Letitia Wenlock and Gillian Lumbrigan, who is here today. The journey would simply have been impossible without you all and all of those you ably led and all who worked together in these causes, so many of whom are here today, and I thank them for being here. There are too many of you to mention all by name, and nor do I wish to injure your reputations by doing so. But I hope you all feel the full partnership of our service together and what we're able to achieve and contribute. Thank you.